Hi, Dr. Carmichael. How you doing this week?
I'm doing great, thank you. Good to be here.
Good. Yeah, it's good to have you. So today we are discussing certain habits that can have an effect on your teeth. So you have a list of habits that you've brought, and you're going to walk through each one of them and kind of outline the different impacts that it is able to cause on our teeth. So I'd like to go ahead and just turn it over to you.
Certainly. This is actually one of my favorite topics because it's something that we deal with basically every single day. So a lot of people have some habits that are damaging to teeth, and I just kind of wanted to go through some of those. One of the biggest ones I see is chewing ice, and I tend to kind of tease patients and say, you know, if you're chewing ice, it's either ice or it's water. It's not kind of in between, because I always hear that from people. It's kind of softened up ice, but ice can just crack a tooth in a heartbeat. It's cold, it's super hard. It can cause so much damage and very, very quickly. And lots of people, you know, kind of have that habit. Another big habit that I see, people holding pen tops in their teeth, or you know, objects like that. I've seen people that are working the trades. They put nails between their teeth to hold them. I've seen people biting on like fishing line, the fishermen, you know, that kind of thing. Ladies with knitting needles, anything like that they put between their teeth. The jaw is really powerful, and you could bite down on that, and might not seem like much, but all of a sudden you could break a tooth. And a lot of times it's a front tooth that breaks when you have something like that. The other habits that we see very commonly are biting nails, you know, fingernails. You would think that, again, the fingernail isn't that hard of a material, but when you put that much pressure on there, and if the tooth is even a little bit weaker, you could easily chip a tooth off like that. So, you know, most of these things that happen are not huge damaging things to your teeth, causing lots of pain, but they can be a real nuisance, and especially like a front tooth where it's cosmetics involved. So there's those kind of habits that are out there. A lot of people grind their teeth during the day if they're concentrating. I've seen people at the gym where they're lifting big amounts of weight and they're clenching their teeth together, and that clenching force can produce a lot of torque on the teeth and cause fractures on the teeth. So, you know, those are all kinds of, so I would say those are like my major habits that people have, and they're very common. I hope that helps.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's why we jumped on here. We just kind of wanted to outline some of those things to just bring it to your attention and kind of educate you a little bit more on the effects that it can have on your teeth. And most of those things that you mentioned, Dr. Carmichael, those are innocent things, like chewing on a piece of ice, or, you know, just, you know, holding something with your teeth, or, you know, ripping some thread, or whatever you're doing with your teeth, even ripping off a price tag. I know I've been guilty of that in the past as well. I'm sure a lot of people probably do that. And could that have an impact as well?
Oh yeah, and the other thing that I forgot to mention, that I've done this myself, you know, is you ever been on an airplane and they don't give you very much food on airplanes anymore, and you have one of those little like cracker things, and you're supposed to tear it in one little spot to open it up, and how many times you see somebody just bite it open, and and boom, all of a sudden you break a tooth. So you know, just kind of things like that to keep in mind. And hopefully this will help people just be aware, like you said.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for sharing those. And some of those, even for me, I wouldn't even think that those could cause damage to your teeth, but it is really important that you just keep those things in the back of your mind. So if you're, you know, finding that you have any questions about your teeth or your oral health, definitely check out the rest of the videos on rocksidefamilydentalcare.com. We have so many videos out there similar to this, just to help educate you a little bit on important topics that the doctors personally choose themselves because they want their patients to be aware of. So give them a call if you're ready to set up an appointment, fill out the form below, and make sure that you check out the next video. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.